Hi, I'm Julie. I'm going to take you on a journey of my baking journey, want for a better word. I got interested in baking about a year ago and I've just been baking various bits and bobs, got into making sweeties, marshmallows, etc. Today I'm going to try and make some biscuits, chocolate biscuits. And that's the picture, so hopefully they'll come out looking like that. Because I'm quite clumsy, my daughter said to me one day, "God, you're a clumsy cow, Mum." I went, "Oh, I know," and that's kind of stuck. So I decided to call myself Clumsy Cow Baking. You'll have to excuse me, I got a bit of a tickle, a bit of a cough my daughter gave me. That's why I've got a drink. In case it's normally something stronger, but I'm on medication at the moment, so anyhow, it's enough about me. Let's get down to do some baking, some cookies, biscuits, whatever you want to call it. Now, it says for baking powder, but when I got there the cupboard was bare, so I actually got some malt drink, Ovaltine. I'm going to use that instead. See how it comes out. I've washed my hands and I'm ready to go. Oh, excuse me. So let's go. I'm going to follow a recipe and see how it goes. So I've measured everything out because you don't want me. It's quite boring if you're watching me crunch things, chop things, measure things, weigh things. The only thing that took me a while was I get my brown sugar. This is light brown muscovado sugar, dry slightly in the packet in the cupboard. So I did have quite a while going like that to try and break up the lumps. And then when my mum said to me, you should have put it on some tin foil and then cover it with some more tin foil and just go like that with a rolling pin, it breaks it down nicely. So that's a tip for next time if it happens again. Anyway, I've measured out my butter and my sugar. I actually use stork margarine because my daughter is dairy intolerant, hence, well, she can't eat these biscuits anyway because they do have chocolate in, but I find it works perfectly well. I mean, if you want to use butter, use butter. Okay, so got them in there already. I'm going to do that, just try and get it all together, and I might actually get my whisk out. I'd love one of those big whisks that everybody uses these days, but they're quite expensive and we've just moved house. So that's going to have to go on my wish list for a while. Okay. Right, it says cream, butter and sugar together until light and fluffy. So I used to make bread a lot when my daughter was younger, when she went to school. I didn't know what to do with myself, so I started making bread. And actually builds up your arm muscles, but I'm going to be lazy. Now that's me. It's light and fluffy. Scrape it down. I need a teaspoon or something. Oh dear. kids ate, bringing all sorts of bugs and things into the house. Anyway, right, okay. Beat in the egg yolk. I've actually separated it already. So there we go. Oh, right, the flour, cocoa and bicarb, and mix well. So there's the flour, plain flour. Making a mess. Always make a mess. It's better when you make a mess, I think. Shows you've enjoyed yourself. About half a teaspoon bicarb. Cocoa powder, or as I say, I've got Ovaltine. Now I do actually like to mix it in by hand to start with, especially when you've got flour and things like that, because it just, if you put that in straight away, it fluffs up everywhere. Not only does it get in a mess, I don't think it's very good for your lungs when you're breathing in pure flour. It happens with ice and sugar as well. Goes all over the place, it just makes me cough. Righty-ho, so I've mixed that in slightly. See, I told you, clumsy cow. Anyhow, it's something that's just coming out, it's not quite as bad. Slightly when I turn it off, because hopefully then you haven't got half a ton of stuff still on the thing. Oh dear. Now this is what it looks like so far. Now the recipe says cool for 5 minutes. Which I presume means putting it in the fridge. I mean, it's quite cool anyway, but if that's what the recipe says, that's what we should do. So I'm going to put it in the fridge for 5 minutes, and I should be back. Hi, back again. Oh, turn the oven off. That'd be a good idea. Pull the drawers up. They've just come out, literally. Oh, where's the thing gone? Now, as I said, I did dollop some and squash some. These are the dollopy ones. These are the squash ones. So actually it doesn't really matter. Yeah, okay, they look a bit of a mess, they don't look precise. But I think sometimes, especially when it's these type of cookies, it's best for them not to be quite so precise, I think. Right, I'm going to try and take them off the thing because it's hot. Next time, to remember, then I'll need a bigger tray, or not quite as big biscuits, dollops, because they've all clumped together. Now the question is, do I leave them to harden slightly and then take them off the paper? Or do I take them off now and harden them up there? That's a question, because they're still quite like that. Disaster. Okay. Not quite like the picture, but my baking never looks quite like the picture. I haven't been to baking school, all I've done is what I've learnt myself. just by doing. That's better. I would like them a bit thicker, so next time I'll perhaps will do them a bit thicker and get some better paper, because this is sticky. This is quite not. It's just breaking up. I don't like it. Nothing goes right. See, look. Half the paper is sticking to the bottom. So I'll have to get some proper sort of like lined biscuit stuff. See, look, half the chocolate stain on there. One day I will pull it out of the oven and it looks like the picture. Bloody hell. Don't like this when it doesn't go to plan. Do you know what? I'm seriously going to throw this paper at the thing, doing my nutting. Look, it's just pulling the biscuit apart. It's driving me mad. Because you get it all up and then it sticks in this one area. That's not good. I wonder if it's because I've got chocolate on here that's pulling it. Oh, it's really doing mine. Biting. This is crap paper, don't buy it. And I've got loads of it. I'm throwing out. Because it's doing my nutting. Anyway, I'm going to fiddle with this. I'll see you later.